Minnow trap, minnow trap, catches whatever a minnow trap catches. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of them. Oh, let's see what we got here. Yeah, got probably about 20 in that one. Go ahead, let them free. There you go, you're free and you got some free food. All right, second location, there goes the trap right there. Come on. Oh, we got a couple decent sized ones in this one. Just a couple though, just a couple. A couple baby bluegill. Let's see what we got here. Oh, come here, buddy. Come here. There was one. There you go. Come here. There's two. And I know there was a third one. There he is. Oh, no. There goes three. There you go. Here, you can take the food too. Go ahead, take the minnow traps with me. It's gonna be a couple days before I set them again. At the boat ramp, Chelsea's getting excited because she got a butterfly. You sure that's a butterfly? It looks like a moth.
No, because when it opened, it was all orange.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, that's nice. Hey, that's good luck. Maybe that means we may not have fish, but our lines are still there.
You gonna ride with me, buddy?
All right, this is gonna be the biggest test. We set these out on the busiest weekend of the year, pretty much, Memorial Day weekend or whatever. So, yep, let's see how well my lines are camouflaged. And the only thing I'm worried about this setup is, did it go down far enough and, you know, somebody using a crankbait or something, will it stay out of their way? That's what I'm hoping, along with someone not stealing my stuff. Anything? Nothing? No bait?
Nothing.
Bait off? Ah.
Am I putting it in the boat?
You could either put it in the boat or leave it there. We could come back later on.
Rain coming.
I know, that's the whole point of us having this setup. We shouldn't have to worry about the rain or anything.
So when the rain comes, it's going to overflow all of it.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't think about that.
It's following you. It's following you.
Is it coming?
It's following you.
It is following me. Look at it.
Is it poisonous?
No.
You sure?
Oh, I'm positive. That's just a regular water snake.
Why does he like your boat?
They just do that. You got a paddle. All you got to do is push them away.
Nope, rope.
What, wait?
Nope, rope.
I don't see. Now that doesn't seem like a coincidence. That seems like he wants to join us.
Fucker.
Well, hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
I'm not for it. No. No.
Hey.
Poke his head back up. We're not friends.
There you go. He just wants a kiss. Give him a kiss.
I already got my Charmin. I'll leave another one.
Where'd he go? He went down. He dove. All right, so first line is empty. Yeah, undo it if you want. Line number 2, empty.
Yeah, I know you. You didn't do the bait right, did you?
Yes, I did.
You did too big.
You think I did too big of bait?
I bet you did too big bait.
Oh, man.
Did you do thirds or did you do quarters?
I did thirds on these hooks because they're the bigger ones.
No, you did.
You think I should have done quarters?
That's what we've been doing it.
I know, but I have a larger hook.
I still think we need to do
Just the same thing?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's not a big deal. I'm learning as I go along. I mean, I've done this for a while. You'd think I'd learned the whole baiting thing, but whatever. Come here. Come here. But hey, so far, no equipment stolen, no equipment moved or unhooked. So far it's working. Now if I could just, you know, bait my hooks correctly. He can't even bait a hook. Yeah, Chelsea and I are really having a look to find these lines. So far they're being camouflaged really well.
We had one.
We had one on that one. Dang it.
Because
Yeah, it's all tangled and mangled.
yeah. Oh, yeah, there's no way I can unknot that.
I'll fix it when we get to the house.
That means
Dang.
you used too big a bait.
Too big a bait. Well, if it was hooked on there, then, I mean, they can do that. Dang it, that sucks.
Oh, yeah. There was...
Definitely one on there?
Oh, yeah. It's
Got slime all over the line?
Yep.
Mmm. Well, you do that one. I'm gonna go to this other one. He can't even bait a hook. I got perfect title for this vlog. How to not fish. How to be unsuccessful. Well, that's 4 lines empty, and pretty much my fault since I put too big of bait.
I'm booping you away.
Okay, well, boop away. Alright, we got one more line. That sucks. Alright, hurry up. It's our last line. I'm gonna say there's nothing on it because I messed up. He can't even bait a hook.
Again.
Yeah, that's also, I mean, I don't want it to be an excuse, but they did drop the water like 3 feet. If you can't see this dark spot right there, they dropped it 3 feet, and we're supposed to get a lot of storms too. So from a lot of anglers, they tell me that ruins a lot of the fishing. But I was hoping us running bottom hooks, we'd be able to get something. Which, I mean, we had something on there, but he can't even bait a. It's empty. If you don't feel anything button, it's empty. But there was one on it. That one's tangled up too. So that's 2 fish we lost because I didn't put the bait on there correctly. Golly. You'd think I would know that after, you know.
No, because like you just said, you figured that since it was a bigger hook, that you'd have to set.
I mean, I had enough hook, like the point of the hook I had showing enough, I thought. But I guess whatever. Things happen. Do what?
Said our tips are about to touch.
So clearly we did not get anything because of my fault. I don't know. I feel like it's my fault. Chelsea wants to blame it on the water level. We have storms coming in, and whoever controls the dam up the river, drain the freaking river, blah, 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 or down the river, whatever. Whatever, I'm sure y'all understand what I'm talking about. So recently I had a subscriber of mine comment. It was either, could you give some advice on catfishing, or can you do a video of advice on catfishing? And I mean, I'm not normally informational, but I'm glad that they had mentioned this because I would like to. It gets really frustrating when, you know, you're trying to find the proper lighting, quiet time, blah, 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 get the kids under control. But it's kind of a pain in the butt when you're trying to do some, you know, informational stuff. You really got to have everything in check, everything quiet, perfect, ready to go so that you can just simply focus on that task. You know, does that make sense? Yeah. So what happened today on the river, it's actually something that I do quite often, and Chelsea, with her experience as well, has been trying to stop me from doing, and that's overbaiting the hook. Even though you have that hook showing, sometimes it's not enough. Catfish are just, they're freaking smart, and if they want to get off that hook, they really can if they really, really try. And we had at least two that actually did it. They got off that hook. I'm going to show what I'm talking about overbaiting the hook. So this is my 6/0 hook. This is what I'm used to using on my limb lines. This is my 8/0 hook. This is what I use on the lines you just saw us using. They're like, I'm just going to simply call them bank lines because we clip them to the bank, limbs, roots, whatever. Alright, so 6/0, 8/0. This is what I use on the lines that we just picked up. This is what I normally use on my limb lines. This is the size bait that is proper for this size hook. This is the size bait that I was using on the 8/0. Do you see the resemblance? Okay, so there's a total difference. This has no tension. This does. This is connected to a limb that when the fish grabs that bait, it has tension to set that hook. Well, when you're setting, let me try to get this here. When you're setting something like this, and especially when you have that leader on there and then plus the weight, you might want to use a little bit smaller bait. You can use a bigger bait if it's a fish, but you're hooking a fish a certain way. When I'm using hot dogs, you know, you might want to recalculate how big of the cuts you're using on your hook. So this is okay for the limb line hook, but the hooks that I'm using on my bank lines, that's too big. Chelsea was saying is I should have used a bait this size. It would have given a little bit of extra hook, but not been so small for a 6/0, or wouldn't be too small of a bait. But also, you know, Chelsea puts in a lot of factors when she's fishing. She puts in, you know, the water level, the water temperature. You know, she thinks about all this stuff, and that's why I let her pick most of the spots. I'm not saying that I'm not experienced. I'm not gonna say I'm very experienced. I've done this for a while, and I always make the same mistake, putting too much bait. I feel like, you know, oh, I got a big hook, I got to put on a big bait, or, you know, fill it all up, and I'm gonna get a bigger fish. You know, that's my mistake that I do. I don't need to do that. I need to try to catch myself. That's why Chelsea goes out with me a lot of the times when I set especially setting my lines, because for the most part, she stops me from my bad habits. We enjoy using hot dogs. The reason why we use the hot dogs is because we normally do not have enough time to go get live bait. Where I've been practicing catching minnows, understanding about them and everything, and I would like to go ahead and move up in my whole bait process, getting cast nets and getting shad, getting just moving on up so that I don't have to worry about this whole hot dog situation unless it was like emergencies, you know. We have just always used hot dogs because with us being such a busy family, it's, I mean, cheap. Go with the cheap hot dogs. You don't need nothing. I mean, I paid $2-3 for a pack of 24 hot dogs, and for the most part, I might go through 3 packs the entire season. That, in my opinion, is not bad. But I would like to get into the live bait, because all it will be is my time instead of money, even though, like I said, I'm only spending like $9. That's not a lot, but I want to learn how to just catch the bait that I need to catch the larger fish that I need to feed my family. Putting aside whether or not Chelsea's correct or I'm correct about why we weren't productive today, the one thing I would like to grab out of this whole entire day is that our setup was not found. Our setup wasn't tampered with, stolen, or anything. And I think that right there is the most important key. Now, I will work with listening to Chelsea about baiting my hook correctly, and maybe we could be a little bit more productive. But guys, thank you for watching today's vlog. I will see y'all tomorrow.